Hi there, this is Ronnie coming at you with a video. I've just watched Jayson's video comparing which is best, playing role-playing games face-to-face around a table or playing online, either using things like Google Hangouts or things like Roll20, and sort of comparing and contrasting which is best. I will do a link to the video. It's excellent. Please watch it. I think he does a great job in sort of discussing the pros and cons of both, and I think kind of rightly sort of, it's not sitting on the fence. It's saying that they're both actually very good. Do I have a preference? I'd have to say yes, and I'll explain. I think the video makes excellent points. I've certainly enjoyed the online gaming that I've done, and I wish to do more, both as a player and as a GM. I enjoyed the game that I ran, the Blue Rose game I ran, and I'm hoping to do more of it. Thank you very much. And also play as well. Good fun. And I certainly agree that being in that environment, it focuses attention. It's an interesting point that Jayson brought up about players talking over each other happening at a table, where it doesn't happen so much online. Well, I disagree with him slightly. I've seen online games, people talking all over each other. I think one of the problems that I found with online is in that two-dimensional environment that is just having a screen, it is sometimes a little difficult to pick up body language. And what I mean by that is the GM has a scene. Players are involved. One player is sort of focused on by the GM, understandably. But the player does something, or the character does something, and another character thinks, okay, right, I could do this. And the player wants to sort of, get in and sort of put that thought across, but they can't get in. And partially that's down to focus being pushed onto, the way that focus works. I think part of it is to do with the player itself. I know it's happened to me on several occasions where I've been in a situation and I thought of something that I could really help in that situation, and I've just not been able to get my point across. But I think part of it is the fact that it's very difficult on a two-dimensional screen to read body language, especially as we tend to only have the face and maybe the top, pretty much what you can see now in this video. But it's down as almost like a thumbnail in a corner. And if the GM is focusing on one character specifically, it might be difficult for them to see that someone might be trying to get in with an idea that might help advance the story more, as an aid to that sort of character that's being focused on. And that I've found to be sometimes frustrating when I've played games. But not frustrating to the point where I don't want to play. Because, hobby, guys, love it. One thing I have sort of really enjoyed has been, as Jayson points out in his video, the fact that it's a lot easier to get people round the computer screens to play. And it doesn't have to be restricted by country of origin. I mean, I've played in games, we've had people from America and New Zealand and mainland Europe as well, so it's good that way, and you get to see different styles of play and different ideas, and it's great fun. If I had to throw my hat into the ring, one side or the other, and I agree in general that they're both really good, and if you get the chance to do online play where you mostly do round table, go for it. And the opposite is true. If you mostly do online and you get a chance to do round table, go for it. They're both great sort of gaming. If I have to say which I prefer, I'm not going to say which is best, because best is an objective test and we're talking about something subjective. If I state a preference, I would have to give the edge to round a table for two reasons. One of them, I've been gaming 30 plus years, and it's only in the last couple of years I've been doing online play. So table gaming is something that I've done for a heck of a lot longer, and I'm far more comfortable with. The other one is the social element to the game. Now, I enjoy gaming and I enjoy focusing on a plot and all the rest of it, but for me, part of the enjoyment of the hobby, for me, is that social aspect. It is that ability to socialize. It's chatting about things. It's sometimes going on weird little tangents of conversation and then getting back to the game. I will say that those kind of tangents happen far less in online play, which can be fun and really enjoyable. You get really focused in the game. But at times I kind of enjoy the tangents. I just like that stream of consciousness, and just the camaraderie, and dare I say it, the sort of tactile nature of table play that computers can't replicate. Playing around a computer screen can't replicate. This is not to say that I don't enjoy playing online. I do. I have had some wonderful games. I've enjoyed them both as a player and as a GM, and I intend to do more of it because I really enjoy playing in those games. But I would have to say, if it comes down to a preference, it would be table games. Just playing round a table or in a living room. Or 6 guys huddled round a floor in a bedroom, as sometimes happen with us. So that's my thoughts. As I say, I will put Jayson's a link to Jayson's video below. It's very enjoyable. Do watch it. There's a lot of food for thought on it. I think he presents it well. It's an interesting discussion point. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.